All right. Hello, everyone. It is week 8 of the Hoot Hoot Draft Association. And yeah, this is the end of the regular season for us. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Week 7. Sorry, AJ. We kind of prepped perfectly. Trevenant and Metagross literally just KO'd everything under Trick Room. Simipour and Arcanine were there for moral support. Dragonite and I believe Samurott was the 6th. I don't even remember who my 6th Pokemon was. I'm pretty sure it was Samurott. Or no, it was Heracross. I dropped Samurott for Heracross. They just kind of got to watch. Really, really clean win. Up for like most like brutal beatdown of the season. Which is a really good note to go into this week on. Definitely a confidence builder and one that we definitely need. Considering the opponent that we're going up against. The playoff picture going into the final week. We are the number 1 seed as of the moment since we've added strength of schedule as a third tiebreaker metric. First through 6th seed here are all guaranteed to make playoffs. 7th and 8th place are still this up in the air. There are 5 teams that could make the final 2 playoff spots. The stakes for me and Andrew were pretty straightforward this week. Whoever wins is the number 1 seed, whoever loses is the number 2 seed. And what that basically means is that the 1 seed will be on the same side of the bracket as the 4, 5, and 8 seed, and the 2nd seed will be on the same side as the 3rd seed, the 6th seed, and the 7th seed. So do with that what you will. I think that realistically, 1st through 6th are realistically even right, like based on this, the 1st through 7th are all really, really scary. And as you can see by the strength of schedule rating, we've played pretty much every team on this graphic except for Zach. The 2 teams that are off the graphic that are still in the running, or 3 teams rather, it's Isaiah, John Brigg, and Joey. So like we've played pretty much an entire playoff slate already this season. And we're going to have to play at least 1 run back if we want to win in playoffs. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So this is week 8. We're going up against Andrew's team, the Sootopolis City Sweethearts. Really, really terrifying team. Very well constructed team. I think his megas are both really good values. For where he picked them, especially Mega Pyroar being as low as it is. Like, hello. Goldengo, obviously, still a very threatening Pokemon. Female Basculegion is very threatening in draft because it can be physical or special. And it can run like 5 different held items, maybe more, and Andrew knows that Pokemon better than just about anybody. Como is a Pokemon that historically I've had a lot of problems with, so I'm not really looking forward to facing it. And then Spiritomb, Luxray are just really, really annoying support pieces. I'm kind of anticipating that Pyroar and Simisage are the 2 that don't come this week just because they seem like they have the worst matchup. I would be very surprised to see Simisage. I would not be surprised to see Andrew drop something like Goldengo for Pyroar maybe. But we'll have to see. Anyways, really quick, we'll go through the team. I have a DM from Andrew, so I'm guessing he's about ready soon. Yep, he sent me a room code, so I'll run through this. This week, Dragonite, this is enough speed to still outspeed his entire team, if we're at -1. Dragon Pulse hits everything except for Goldengo, Flamethrower's here for Goldengo, Tailwind because we need speed control. Yeah, debated a lot of different moves for Dragonite this week. This seemed like the best spread, though. We're actually going with special attacking Hisui and Arcanine this week. Again, very similar speed stat to Dragonite. We're 1 point slower than Dragonite. Max special attack modest with Life Orb. Burn Up should always Oko Goldengo, unless it's Akaberry. Scorching Sands should be picking up Okos into Glimmora for sure. And will also do good damage in a Luxray. Power Gem is just, here's a stab option. I debated running Dragon Pulse instead for Komolo, but I decided that I'd rather have a good option into the rest of Andrew's Pokemon, and if he brings Komolo, I'll just rely on Scorching Sands and go with it. Metagross, I chickened out and went with Kasib Berry, just because he does have 3 Ghost-type Pokemon. Psychic Fang's best stab move overall, Bullet Punch priority, Stomping Tantrum, 4 of his Pokemon are ground weak. Max attack, enough speed to Outspeed everything under Tailwind, even Pyroar. And since we're Clear Body, I don't really think we have to worry about being speed dropped, so we should be good there. Walkenberry Samurott for Luxray and also Thunderbolt Goldengo. This is enough bulk that we should be living pretty much everything on the special side, as long as it's not Simi-Sage. And then max attack, Night Slash, Aqua Cut, or Sucker Punch. Just trying to deal as much damage as possible. This is our primary Basculegion answer. Choice Scarf Heracross was good against Basculegion last time, and it's here again for the same reason. High horsepower hits all the ground weaknesses. Close combat is just good stab option. Knockoff removes Choice Scarfs, does good damage to Goldengo, does good damage to Basculegion, and Pounces here is speed control as well, in case we're not able to get Tailwind up or we want to go with an alternate game mode. And Simipour this week, we're putting the Focus Sash on it because, quite frankly, it's probably the only way it survives anything. Scald, need I say more? Icy Wind, speed control, Grass Knot. This is kind of a cute coverage option into the Basculegion. And then Fake Out, obviously. This team has been all over the place, so we'll see how this goes. This could be a situation where I've overprepped again. This could be a situation where I get steamrolled. Andrew's a really good player, obviously. No shame in losing to him. So really, really good player. Let him know. Alrighty, so yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is, right? I would prefer to win. I would love to win, but yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. Regardless, the worst case scenario is that we have a 2-week reprieve before we have to play him again, assuming that playoffs goes well. So, should be a pretty good opportunity for everything. So we're doing like a blackout on like streaming matches and stuff for week 8, just for like playoff implications sake and stuff like that. I was going to cut my audio and then record the match separately from my POV. But honestly, I don't think that really matters, truthfully. So I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm just not going to mess with it. I'm just going to let it happen. I'm just going to let it play out, and we'll go from there. We're both recording this, so if we're really concerned, you know, we can go from there. So anyways, good luck, have fun to Andrew. Actually, let me say that to him IRL. Good luck, have fun. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's make sure we pick the right battle team. Yeah. Jump over. Week 8, select. One last triple check, make sure it's the right team. Like, make sure I didn't miss something, even though I just looked at this. Yep, everything looks right. Okay. So, yeah. Here goes nothing. All right, I've got my damage calculator pulled up. Let's see what we're working with here. Glamora Kommo. Oh, he did drop Goldengo, but also Basque. Okay, he dropped Goldengo and Basque. That's really interesting. Oh, wait, no, he didn't drop Basque. Basculegion's color just threw me off and I thought it was Simi-Sage for a second. Never mind. So this is basically what I thought it could be, except no Goldengo plus Pyroar, which I think is good for me, all things considered. I knew Spiritomb Luxray were going to be here. Basculegion and Luxray are his two most brought Pokemon. He's probably a little surprised at no Trevenant, admittedly. Arcanine still looks kind of good here. If I'm Andrew, I'm thinking, because I want to lead Simipour Dragonite. His best play into that is probably going to be Glamora Basculegion, if it's like Scarf Basque. I think this is my best play for game one. I think this is my best play for game one. I'm worried about Spiritomb with these Pokemon, but we're just gonna run it and see what happens. Okay, I have notes this time. I have damage calculator pulled up. Okay, so we've got Glimmy. Oh, wow, okay, so Luxray, Spiritomb off the bat. Okay. I believe I am about to get boomed. This is awkward. I don't like this at all. There's also no Intimidate on the Luxray. I'm wondering if it's Guts Luxray. I don't like this. Spiritomb. I don't have a lot of time. I'm just going to double the Spiritomb. Because this looks like a Trick Room play. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But yeah, how much are we doing to this thing? Dragon Pulse, yeah, nowhere near enough to KO it. Oh, it's... Okay, that's really interesting. It's Scarf Luxray and Spiritomb. He crits Dragonite, which is bad. Okay, really good damage in the Spiritomb. Way more damage in the Spiritomb than I thought. And a burn. Oh, it's because we activated Torrent. Okay, it is Citrus on Spiritomb. Scarf. Citrus. Okay. Double speed drop is not what I wanted to see here. But I can switch in Metagross and protect Dragonite this turn, I think. Citrus. Obviously, probably Infiltrator at this point. Not Intimidate. I'm guessing Guts. Glimmy. Pyroar. Komodo. Bask. Icy Wind comes out. Okay. Okay, so Spiritomb goes down next turn. Who does he have in the back here? So he has Bask. He has a lot of ground weak Pokemon. My question is, how much damage can this Spiritomb do on its way out? And the answer is a lot. I'm going to reveal Bullet Punch and Tailwind. Okay, he swaps out Luxray. Into Bask. Okay. We take out Spiritomb, which is good. Okay. We get up Tailwind. That's also good. The problem is that Dragonite's at -2 speed, which basically negates our Tailwind. And if he goes back into Luxray, that could be bad. Guts, we know nothing about Bask. We know it has an item. We know it has an ability. We know it has 4 moves. Okay, he goes back into Luxray. That's interesting. How much... Okay, so if it's Scarf Luxray, how much is Metagross doing... If we were Expert Belt, we would have a really good chance of KOing this thing, but we're not Expert Belt, so we don't have a good chance of KOing this thing. I'm gonna sack off Simipour. He's done his job. I need to shed these speed drops. Okay, Stomping. This is tech revealed. Okay, so it's pretty bulky Luxray. I'm guessing it's not very offensively invested. And it is just another E-Web. Okay. Crit. Oh my god. Okay, 2 crits, one of which definitely hurts a little bit more than the other. I'm fine with Simipour getting crit. And it is Shadow Ball, but we're Cassib Berry. Is that enough for us to live? It's not. Okay. It's not good. It's not good. That's not very good, because there's still a Mega in the back. Okay. Although, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I have 2 turns of Tailwind left. And I know that I can kill Luxray with Sucker Punch. I'm assuming it's either Glamora or Pyroar coming into that slot. Yeah, I'm just going to double Luxray. Okay, switches out Luxray. Kolmo, okay. Okay, Dragonite Oko's Kommo-o. Okay. Aqua Cutter into the Basque. It's pretty good damage. That should be Sucker Punch range. Ice Beam, so we're going to lose Dragonite here. Okay. Special Basque. Beam. Shadow Ball. Okay, so Choice Scarf, Max Speed Luxray, Samurott under Tailwind. I just want to make sure we're faster. Yeah, we should be. Okay. Okay. So we take out Luxray. Luxray goes down. We only see Scarf. We don't know the ability for sure. Shadow Ball. Okay, 50. Okay. Tailwind peters out. Am I missing anything? Is there anything that female Basculegion can get that could potentially Oko us here? I suppose, like, Giga Impact, maybe? Probably not. I don't know if I want to reveal Sucker Punch or not. I'm just going to go for Night Slash. Okay, it is Colbur. Colbur. I'm going to guess it's Adaptability. Okay, it's just Shadow Ball. And we are faster as well. Okay. So I don't need to reveal Sucker Punch. Which is good. Colbur, Kommo, we know Kommo is not Sash. Okay. So Andrew, I think, gained a lot more information than I did. He knows 2 moves on Samu, he knows 3 moves on Dragonite, he knows 3 moves on, well, he knows Fake Out Scald, he knows Bullet Punch Stomping on Metagross. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He knows that Samu is bulky. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough to say because, like, I feel like I was probably in a pretty good spot regardless. But KOing Kommo-o KOing Como the way I did was definitely the tool that won me that game. But now that I know the gimmick, right? I know what Luxray is up to. I know Heracross is the fastest Pokemon in this match. And Heracross threatens an Oko into both Megas, threatens good damage into Luxray. Yeah, it's just I think Heracross is just a good Pokemon to bring here in general. Do I think he's gonna mix it up at all? Possibly, yeah, possibly could. How much do I want to mix it up is the thing. Samurot's too good to not bring. Samurot's too good to not bring. All right, let's see how this goes. In Heracross, we trust. In Heracross, we trust. Dragonite did get a KO. Metagross did get a KO. Samu picked up 2? Yeah, Samu picked up 2 KOs. I hate how stressful this is. Okay, Basque Luxray is the adjustment. Interesting. Okay. I don't like this. How much is Heracross doing into this Luxray, right? Like, I'm not tripping. I didn't miss something, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, Arcanine protects. Luxray hangs on. I had a feeling, but he goes for Volt Switch into Arcanine because he thinks that's where my Focus Sash is. Shadow Ball's into Heracross, but we should live this. So what switches could he have for high horsepower from Heracross here? It would have to pretty much be Spiritomb, I would think. I'm going to double this slot. Okay, he switches out. Komolo, okay. Burn up. That does more damage than I thought. Life Orb reveal. It's Shadow Ball into Heracross. Okay. I'm going to go into Samu here because I'm just threatening so much damage into the Komolo here. Okay, we'll see. So I know about Luxray. I still know nothing about this Komolo other than it's not Focus Sash. But Burn Up should mean we don't really die to the Basculegion as easily. Dragonite's in a pretty good spot against the Luxray and this Komolo, as long as I don't get Speed Dropped first. But we also have Sucker Punch, so Luxray comes in, we can just KO it. We just need to make sure we don't die to this Komolo. Scorching Sands doesn't get there. Damn, okay, that's not good. That's really not good. Clanging Scales, though, is fine. Okay. Hi, Pock. Good damage in the Basque. Ice Beam into Hark. So if there is a... Okay. I'm guessing Aqua Jet's the priority move on Basque. It's special Como, so it could be Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave would be really bad. I don't hate going for double protect here. Want to scout out what else this Como has. Okay, Basque does have Jet. Okay. It's Clanging Scales. Okay, wait, so... But Samu is faster. Okay, and it is lefties. Okay. That was a mistake. Scorching Sands is actually our best move into the Como 2. That's the part that sucks. Yeah. I mean, Arcanine's going to go down to Life Orb Recoil anyways, so... Okay, Como protects. Do I get Basque here? Okay, we get it with Sucker Punch. That's really good for us. Okay. We're able to pick up Basculegion. That's good. Scorching does nothing. Como's going to get more lefties, which is not ideal, but could be worse. We have Sucker Punch for Luxray, which should be in KO range at this point. That's Pyroar. Okay. That's not good. Well, is it bad, though? I don't really know what Pyroar is going to be able to do against Dragonite is the thing. So... Fire Main. Yep. Heat Wave. Yeah, we know Como is leftovers, so it shouldn't be faster. It could be faster in Dragonite. Fuck, it could be. Keeps clicking Clanging Scales to cover for a Dragonite switch in, which is smart. But we have multi-scale. Yeah, the problem is I don't think Dragonite can clutch, like... I don't think Dragonite can clutch up. I needed Arcanine to go down a turn sooner, actually. I needed Arcanine to go down a turn sooner. It's going to come down to how fast this Como is. Oh, it's... Oh, that's really bad. Well, or is it? No, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we don't live Hyper Beam, obviously. Okay, but Dragonite's faster. Hold on. There's just not a way I sequence this where I can beat the Lux right now. Well, to where I can beat the combination of Pokemon. Because even with the recharge turn, Luxray gets to break multi-scale here. I mean, Dragonite's bulky. Actually, hold on. We might be able to clutch this. Oh, it's Snarl. Oh, that's bad. It's so good. Okay, so we're at -1 special attack. So it's looking like we probably have a 3-hit KO on him. If he has, like, Hyper Voice, I lose. Okay, it's Heat Wave. 113. Yeah, we lose. We lose because the Snarl was such a good play. Yep, because there's one more Heat Wave. Drops us down to 63. Hyper Beam does 126. Oh, burn. Yeah, okay. He could miss Hyper Beam, so... He does not miss Hyper Beam. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to game 3. So we know 2 moves on Pyroar. We know it's lefties, Komolo with Clanging Scales, and Protect. I definitely made a couple of mistakes in that game. There was the turn where I didn't, like... Had I Sucker Punched Basculegion and swung into Komolo, I think I was fine. Yeah. That was a mistake. Okay. That's not good. So now he's seen everything. I've still not seen Glamora. What to do? What to do? What to do? Arcanine was cute, but I don't know that Arcanine is... I mean... If I hadn't taken so much damage, Arcanine actually would have been really good for the endgame against Pyroar. But because of that, I don't think he brings Pyroar. I would expect Glamora this time, if anything. Luxray is going to need a double up to KO. Who do we bet the undefeated season on? Heracross or Metagross? I feel like that might have been a mistake, but we're going to find out. Alright. He goes to the run back. I go to the run back. I so made the wrong play. I should have brought Dragonite. Or I should have brought Metagross. We're going to find out. Okay, fake out in a Luxray. Don't show me Icy Wind. It's Icy Wind. Of course it's Icy Wind. It's Andrew. He's a good player. Of course it's Icy Wind. Okay. So now I don't have multiscale. Okay, it is Electro Web. Simipour lives. We get off the Scald, so we take out Luxray. We're probably trading Simipour for Luxray here. Yeah. Icy Wind again. Ouch. I hate it here. Okay, Simipour lives, though. We know it's Citrus Berry on Spiritomb. All we've seen is Icy Wind. It's Komalo. I want to go into Samurott here. Knock off Spiritomb's leftovers. I've had to reveal all 3 Pokemon. Okay, Ally Switch. We're still faster than the Komalo, even... Okay. Okay, so Clangor's Soul... Yeah, we don't... Okay, Como protects. Okay, we get the knockoff into the right slot. We remove the Citrus. Goes for Will-O-Wisp into... Okay, so this is making me think you don't have a fighting type move. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong, but... Okay. Simipour comes back out. Playing Scales. It's a lot of damage. I think we can live a Shadow Ball from Basket this range. Not enough. Not enough damage. Not enough damage. Wisp. Not good. Samu is burned. I hate that. Okay, he protects Komo. I get that call right. That's huge. Okay. Barely enough damage, but we get enough damage down into it. Okay. Mega Glamora. Okay, hold on now. Heracross can win this. I think Heracross can win this. I don't think Heracross can win this. That was a throw. Oh, that was a throw. Yeah, because now I just lose Dragonite. Critical hit. Insult to injury. Yeah. No spiky shield. Please no spiky shield. Please no spiky shield. Please no spiky shield. Oh, please no spiky shield. I swung with both. Yeah, we were never KOing Komolo. That does KO. Damn. Nicely done. Nicely done, Andrew. GG's. And, well, we're going to go in the playoffs as the number 2 seed. I hate Komolo. I hate that Pokemon so much. It makes so much, like, it's so fitting that it was Andrew's first pick. I hate that Pokemon so much. But yeah, GG's to Andrew. Really good stuff. He's not, I don't think he's broken out the Clangorous Soul Clanging Scale set all season, so, yeah, yeah, the Komolo was just really hard to deal with. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see what happens in the playoffs. We're going to be the number 2 seed, which means we are going to be playing whoever ends up 7th seed, which could be any number of people, so we'll find out. Yeah, GG's.